started in 1889 with local people in Anderson. In fact, if you go back and look at the history, the same people that started the power were instrumental in getting the water started in Anderson also. They call it the electric city. It could be the water and electric city because both were started by the same group of people at the same time frame. You started out as a laborer, then went to equipment operator, then you moved into C class and A class. Well, the biggest difference was Duke, we had to maintain the filter plant also. And so when the city bought what they call the donut, the distribution side, we didn't have anything else to do with the plant. Now, some of the guys from Duke went to the filter plant. I was a foreman for Duke for 8 years, and then I went to an A class. When the city took over, Terry Pruitt was water manager. Me and Mark was supervisors. It was totally different. We had to learn the ways the city operated, with it being a public entity, a municipality. We had to learn all the ways that they did business versus the way that Duke did business. Security codes, things of that nature. Just the way the city, politically, the politics of it, we had to learn that the hard way. We, in the 80s, we put in, I don't know how many feet of pipe, but we done a lot of subdivisions and a lot of new growth within, the 80s and early 90s. And then when the city took over, they did a lot of revamping and adding some footage too, kind of looping in the transmission lines, tying those in. That was done in 2006 and 2007, the $10 million job. We have lead jointed pipes. We have what they call a gooseneck, which is a piece of lead pipe going from the main to a piece of copper that goes to the customer's house. But as we found those, we've taken them out. And we test our water for lead we started out every year, then it went to every 3 years. And every time, we've never been above the standard. We've always been below it. That's the reason we was able to go from doing it every year to every 3 years. We have lost the whole city, I'm thinking 3 times. I know of 3 times, it may have been 4, but there was at least 3 times, 2 other times besides that in July of 2013, I think it was. One time they lost the power at the plant. The generator, they lost, Duke Powers lost a main transmission line transformer, and the generators wouldn't. One of the generators blowed up, but that was after Duke had sold out. So we lost water for, I don't know, you'd have to go back and dig, but probably 4 or 5 hours to the customers. The other time, same scenario. They was on the generators. Generators blinked. They cut off, and it took them a while to get back on Duke Power. And in that short period of time, it was in the middle hot summertime. Ran out of water within 45 minutes. Some of our customers, and then we lost probably 2/3 of the system before we got it back. And that was just within 2 or 3 hours.